Alright, we just put this true induction cooktop in the van. We're going to give it a quick try. We think that pot's magnetic. We'll soon find out. Let's turn on the inverter. I'm going to leave this up so we can see how much power it draws. Alright. That beeped at me. I read that this thing's supposed to boil water in 70 seconds. I set it on 450. It's drawing almost no power. Oh, there we go. 900 watts. So it cycles. This is going to take longer than a YouTube short to boil, I can already tell.
That pot does not boil for nothing.
It doesn't boil good?
No. It's a cheapie from TJ Maxx.
TJ Maxx pot.
$16.99.
$16.99?
Yeah, what you pay for it.
I like it because it cycles the wattage, right? So it's not always on at like 1,000 watts. It's heating up, and so it just pulls different wattages. So that means it's going to be better on the battery. We're at 1:17. Definitely not 70 seconds in this pot. You know what they say about a watch pot, babe?
Yeah, that pot is the worst.
It never boils.
Good luck, Healy.
Okay, I'm going to shut the video off and edit in where and if it starts to boil. Definitely don't try this at home. Oh, it's getting warm. But we are at about 4 minutes. Sarah says it's the pot. She says it takes 15 minutes in the house.
For the little one, you should see
For the little one? The big one takes longer?
Yeah, I'm going to drain the whole gas tank.
This thing uses very little power though, so I'm curious to see with a better pot what it does. Alright, we're going to switch pots here just for the test. You cast iron purists.
Oh my God.
Spilled water everywhere. Cast iron purists don't
Don't turn that down, it might be hot.
I think it's warm, it's not hot. For boiling water in a cast iron. It's a great experiment.
Get a towel.
I don't know where the towels. Oh, I do know where the towels are. Okay, this YouTube short has turned into
YouTube
a short
shit show.
debacle. It's gonna be a full episode. I didn't even know we were gonna get a full episode out of this disaster. Don't try this at home. We're idiots, or I'm an idiot. All right.
Do you want me to stop and start another video?
No, this is great. This
Okay.
is like this is the real world of YouTube. All right, let's try this again. Okay. And we'll turn it to temperature 450. Let's see what power we're pulling here. About the same. It's cycling 900 and then back off. See if it does any better. I know that cast iron's magnetic.
Bugs keep biting.
How long have you been recording?
Right down, 1:41.
Oh yeah, but we didn't start it until what, 30 seconds ago?
Not making the noise it was making before.
You're right, it's making a different sound.
That's your battery down there.
Because that pot's so bad.
Do you have to hit the heat?
It's on.
But
It's on down there too. That's the induction cooktop fan running. It's pulling power. 800 watts, 30 watts. 800 watts, 30 watts. So it pulses. It doesn't like come on and stay on. It's great. It's great TV.
literally watching.
To warm?
Yeah, but it's probably warm from the other pot.
You know what the title of this video is going to be? A watch pot never boils on induction cooktop. Alright, you can pause it and check back. Alright, I think we're starting to get some slight bubble formation there on the bottom of the pan. We're definitely getting some steam coming off. Probably 3 minutes since we switched to cast iron. Something like that. Still working on it. You know what's fascinating though about this induction cooktop is we're still at 100% battery. So we haven't really drawn any battery capacity off of the lithium battery pack because the way it cycles through the wattages, of course 748, 31, 620, 31. I don't know why it's inconsistent the amount that it pulls. However, we are getting really close to boiling water without even using 1% of the battery capacity. So that's interesting. I'll check back in just a second. Hopefully we'll be at a boil. Look at this guy trying to get in on the action here. He heard we're trying to boil some water in an induction cooktop and that we don't know what we're doing. So he thought he'd come be a smart aleck. I got bubbles, but I'm thinking we're at about 5 minutes right now. I'll have to redo this more scientifically when we've actually got a real induction cooktop pan or pot. Alright, we're going to call the experiment. We're about 9 or 10 minutes. We have hot water. You can see the steam coming off there. But we don't have boiling water. What I find interesting is this induction cooktop is 1800 watts, but the most that I've seen it pulls about 880. I'm wondering if it has something. That's a large cast iron pan. So
It's about to start boiling.
Yeah, it's about to start boiling, but I just read the product specifications on their website. It says boil water in 90 seconds.
Yeah, maybe a cup.
A quart of water, 45 to 90 seconds. That's not much more than a quart.
Maybe that pan is too thick. I'm so impatient.
My God, we've been here for 10 minutes. That's different than 90 seconds.
It takes that long in the house.
Yeah, but this is an induction cooktop.
What does that mean?
It's in a van. Everything happens faster in a
We have an
van.
induction cooktop.
Yeah, it's faster in a van.
It's not faster on her stove or in here. You can't just will water to boil.
Yes, I can. It's physics.
I need another drink.
Oh my God.
So slow with everything.
My God.
Come back and drink it like
Make me a drink. See, it just doesn't pull any power. Alright, failed experiment. Number 1, induction cooktop. Gotta figure out what and where and why. We will report back. At least it's a pretty day.